It just wasn't something that I woke up and was excited about. And I think that internally, for me, I didn't feel that's what work should be, that it shouldn't be something that you kind of get up and you drag yourself to it. It should be something that really excites you and brings you joy and zest. And that wasn't it at Target.
No zest at Target.
No. No zest.
Okay. All right. So Target didn't. So you went into Target. So I guess because you create this thing in undergrad, mm-hmm. and then you eventually build it into a real agency or an entity that is licensed or registered as a nonprofit. Like, right. Mm-hmm. So was that the next thing after Target, or what was after Target, or like?
So Movement of Youth was still something that I was doing on the weekend. So we had Saturday academies, and then I had a student executive team. So the model of Movement of Youth was, it started as a student organization. It still had that student organization model, but I was able to set up a student executive team. Students from UNC they would lead the work. I would support that work and structuring some things. But my job after that, I was actually working at the North Carolina Institute for Minority Economic Development. So I was developing executive education programs for veteran-owned, women-owned, and minority-owned companies, folks that had started different sorts of businesses. I was working with business schools to build out these programs. So this would be kind of like if you think about a weekend program or something over a couple of days where people would learn about marketing, human resources, financial management. This is working with professors from Keenan Flagler, from the Fuqua School of Business, Wake Forest, and building these custom programs for folks that I really admired and got to see firsthand what it meant for a person that looked like me to start a business from scratch and build it into, say, a multi-million-dollar construction company, or to build it into a clinical trials company. It was just something that was really inspiring. Again, seeing people that look like me doing these sorts of things, and oftentimes doing it with less resources, say, than their white counterparts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's an interesting. So I'm trying to figure out, like, because you're running for a position in the Durham Public School Board of Education, and for the last, decade plus professionally, you've been in this world of youth development, creating not just policies, but actual curriculum, workshops, like on the grounds with folks. I'm kind of jumping ahead, but I'm curious, like, what do you envision here in terms of impact if given the chance to be on the school board?
Yeah, well, I think there are a couple of things that I believe I bring to the table. I think first and foremost, I would say my temperament, that I am one that listens deeply and tries to process through information and then figure out what are the ways that we can develop a course of action that considers the priorities of multiple stakeholder groups.